This is fucking awesome, man. So in case you've never seen my face and you don't know who I am, in January 2024, I started my entrepreneurship journey, and to put it short, things haven't changed at all for me. But this video is going to be awesome because I've got some great news, which is that I'm getting hired as an SDR, an appointment setter for an offer that's absolutely crushing in the high ticket sales space. So this guy, I'm not gonna, reveal who the guy is, but he's a guru. He's a guy who's selling a high ticket offer about sales. He's teaching people how to sell online, which is ultimately what I want to do. If you also look back at my previous videos here on my YouTube channel, and he's making like 6 figures a month, like over 100K a month. And the sales manager said to me that they're projected to make $500,000 a month within a few months, which is crazy. And I don't know if you guys already know about how appointment setting works. So basically there's 2 types of appointment setters. There's DM setters and dial setters. So these people set the appointments for an offer, for a guru, someone who sells a course or a marketing or a service or a product. So they basically turn the attention into people, into leads who are interested into an offer. So when someone opts in for a free course or a free guide or anything, they usually DM a word on their Instagram, and then the DM setter usually goes there and has a chat with them to get them booked on the guru's calendar, so that the closer can hop on the call with them and potentially close them and make a percentage of that. And talking about money, talking about percentages, setters usually make 5%, closers 10%. But in case you're wondering, I'm shooting to be a closer, but I'm gonna be an appointment setter simply because of the fact that to be a closer, you need to have. It's not that you need to have experience, because they're not looking into that. They're more looking into how discipline, how consistent, how you do the work, and what kind of vibe you portray. If you're a chill person, if you're coachable, if you know how to talk, if you know how to speak, and just you're a cool guy overall. But the thing is, when you're getting into an offer, you're working for someone who's crushing, who's making a lot of money, then the thing is that you need some trust from them. You need to prove yourself, kind of. And so the best way to do so, if you don't have a proven track record, if you can, just go straight to sales. Obviously, you can make double the money, 10% instead of 5%. But if you don't have that, you can get in the door as an appointment setter, as an SDR, and then work your way up. And if you're good, you can be kind of promoted to be a closer. And that's exactly what I'm planning to do. I thought I could just jump in straight into sales, but you really can't. So hopefully you learn this lesson, because it costed me a month. So if you want to avoid wasting a month like I did, if you want to hop into a sales model, just if you don't have the funds to pay for a mentor straight away that can put you on an offer as a closer, do the SDR, just send a bunch of looms, and yeah, you'll be ready to go like I did. So let's talk about how I landed this crazy role, because I think that this is going to be really interesting for you guys, especially for you who are new to business and new to appointment setting or sales or whatever. I think that if you don't, like I said before, if you don't have the money to join an expensive program like I don't have the money, because I was about to join a program. I hopped on a sales call with a guy, but the program was $7K, and even if they were to split it up for me, I couldn't pay for it. So I just said, okay, I'm just gonna be an appointment setter for 1 or 2 months, and then I'm gonna pay for the program so that I can gather more knowledge about sales, become better, and then they can place me on an offer. So that's basically what I've done. And to hop on this offer, what I did is I essentially sent 90 looms on Instagram. And in case you don't know, you have to follow the rules of Instagram. So you can only send 30 looms or 30 DMs per day, 15 per hour. So only 30 per day. So you can send 90 in a span of 3 days, and 15 per hour, not 30 all at once. And what I've done is I recorded a loom video. And well, basically, first thing first, I've created an initial message. So, hey name, just recorded a 2-minute video going through this and this, something similar, something very chill. And then once you do that, you can You just record a Loom video of 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You don't want to do it too long, otherwise, like, they're not gonna look at all. Otherwise, chances are it's gonna convert a little bit less, bro. So you just want to make it short, straight to the point, and you want to essentially not only sell yourself, so sell the fact that you can speak, that you're consistent, and all that kind of stuff like everybody does. You want to sell the product. Qualified appointments. So that is the product, that is the desired outcome that you're basically selling them. You're not selling them on just yourself, like your abilities, but on what you can provide to the business. In that instance, you want to hit a lot on their pain points, on their problems that they are facing right now. So to do that, just search on YouTube and also on ChatGPT, do some research about the conditions, like the mental conditions and all that kind of the pain points. The pains are the most important things, and also the solutions, about the niche, okay, that specific niche that you want to serve, that you want to help, and you want to work for. And once you know that, writing a script is not that difficult. Obviously, I've done copywriting for the past, I don't know, 1.5 years, yes, since January 2024. So I pretty much know how to write some compelling copy, not crazy, but I know how to do it, I know how to structure it. But if you don't know how to do it, just gather all the conditions that you know about the niche, okay? So find those, and then find like a framework on Google or on like somewhere on the internet that can basically help you to write the copy for the Loom, okay? And remember, it's just 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, nothing too crazy. And about the presentation, you want to shoot it on a presentation, and also make sure to have a pretty clean background, otherwise it's not gonna look professional, and it doesn't make any sense, right? You just want to play your cards right. So as the presentation, you can use either Miro, whatever you want to call it, and I think it's free. You get a free trial in case you don't have it. Otherwise, it's like $8 per month. Or you can use Gamma, which is a new software that I've just used for my presentation. By the way, if you want like a similar kind of presentation that I've used to close a 100K a month offer, you can DM me on Instagram. I'm not going to opt you in on any email sequence or anything. You can just DM me, hit me up, and ask me for the recording, the Loom that I created for him, and also the presentation. I'm going to give you all of it, so that you can crush it as well with your DMs while you send them to the creators and to land the job. But yeah, you just don't want to overthink. You don't want to overcomplicate it. Just make it pretty simple, pretty aesthetic, and make sure to have a nice background. Make sure to speak with confidence, but at the same time also be authentic and genuine, and try to smile. Don't be like a jackass. Don't look like a jackass or anything. If you have those, and if you source 90 to 200 leads, then you're probably going to have a few interviews, okay? And if you have some few interviews, you have the chance of actually closing people. If you don't have some money to spend into a mentor or someone to provide you with an offer. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've done. That's pretty much the news that I have for you. And in the meantime, like hopefully you gathered some value from this video. And if you did, you can always drop a comment below this video, or you can hit me up. And if you have any suggestions or anything that you want to talk about, that you want me to solve, you can always hit me up, and I'm always free to DMs from anyone. And yeah, that's pretty much it. With that being said, I want to see you in the next one.